Welcome back to the Padilla family homestead. This last week has been one of lots and lots of rain, actually. We got about 12 inches of rain here over a probably 4-day period of time. 2 of those days had a little over 5 inches in a 24-hour period, which is just crazy. In between the rainstorms, I went out and I harvested a bunch of the peppers and things. After the first round, I was like, these plants are getting pretty heavy with peppers. So I went ahead and I harvested. That way, if we did have any extreme weather, I didn't have to worry about anything getting broken or ruined or anything like that, which everything is fine. So I have habanadas and the Coronado sweet peppers and the nata pinos and all of that. And so I'm just slicing everything up. I have some that I'm putting in a bowl to make the lunch for work in. And then the rest of it I am putting into freezer bags sliced so I can put it away and use it in soups or eggs or whatever else when I need them. If you want 2 different pepper plants that are super prolific, banana peppers and shishitos, I cannot tell you how many peppers I've gotten off of each of those plants this year. It is amazing to me, and they will always be something that I have in the garden, I believe. As I have been going through and the seasons are changing and things are going on in our lives, I am trying really hard to figure out what it is that I'm going to be sharing video wise over the next little bit because I need to pre-record some stuff so I continually have videos for you guys. And in all honesty, our garden is fading out. We have a few crops that we're going to do over the fall. I am really trying to make decisions on whether or not I am going to actually attempt to grow over the winter, this winter, because I think that I need a break. And I think that is something that would not be a bad thing to get me ready for the spring garden. I haven't fully made up my mind though, but I'm processing through and working through that. But what I am going to be sharing is a lot in the kitchen. We are back to cooking a ton in the kitchen. I have been working towards that quite a bit, and I'm at that point now where I'm starting to get the routine and the hang of things and building up the supply that I need. So I can guarantee you there will be lots of future kitchen content. Really fast, this is what I'm bagging up here is okra that I had sliced up as well. We are getting quite a bit of okra coming in now at this point, and that has been amazing. So as far as videos go, there's going to be some with voiceovers like this. There'll be some where I'm talking and giving you exact recipes, but I'm going to be showing you habits and tricks and things to do in the kitchen. If you are new to our channel, I grew up cooking some stuff, but we also grew up eating out a lot. It was different phases of life and so forth. And then when I was a young adult, I did a whole lot of eating out just for sake of time, working full time and so forth. And I got away from cooking. I was not very confident in it. And then I got married 8 years ago. We just had our 8th anniversary. And every wife wants to take care of their husband. And I guess I shouldn't say every wife, but this wife really wants to take care of their husband and learn to cook things that are good for them and I did fun things, and I learned with packages of food and so forth. And then my daughter started having health issues. My husband had some health issues, and then I ended up with some health issues, all different. One required gluten-free, one required low sugar, and one required low sodium. And over the last plenty of years, this has been our journey, is figuring out our health, and watching the sugar, the glucose levels change depending on what you put into your body, watching the blood pressure adjust as you are feeding your body good fuel that is good for your cardiovascular health. And this is where my passion for cooking came from now, and my passion for homesteading is getting good food for healthy stuff for our family. I am not saying we are perfect, and I am not saying by any means everything we make is super healthy, but I am saying that we're on a journey of improving our health and doing different levels of things. Whether it started with box cooking, it was better than eating out, and then from boxed it was from scratch, and then from scratch it was healthier from scratch, and home milled flours on some things, and trying to learn how to ferment and all of this. I really do believe that our food is the answer to a lot of issues in our society and our health, all kinds of things. And so that is something I'm going to be sharing with you. For instance, this recipe is a very easy one, and I'm just going to tell you what I did. It's slightly different every time I make it, but it is delicious and quick and easy. It also has layers of flavor. So I made some noodles and strained those. Once I strained those, I used that same pot, and I took the onions and the peppers that I had chopped up and put in that bowl, and the rest I had frozen. I popped those in with the oil. Now the oil I'm using this time around was a basil olive oil, but you can use avocado oil, just regular olive oil, anything you want. I went ahead and chopped up some kielbasa and put it in with that, and I am just heating all of these ingredients up. That pasta I have just strained and sitting in the strainer over a plate. That way it doesn't leak all over the counter, and it's just sitting waiting for me when I'm ready to add it to this. I'm cooking down those vegetables, the onions until they're translucent, the peppers until they're softer, the kielbasa till it's heated all the way through. And I added some garlic in here, some salt, some pepper. In the past, I've added like onion powder and garlic powder. This time I didn't do that. And I decided to go ahead and half some of these kielbasa rings. In the past, I have taken turnips and radishes and whatever else I have growing and added them to this sauteed mix as well. I do have some okra, sliced okra in here as well. It's a fun texture. Once everything's heated and sauteed through, I'm going to take that pasta that has been strained, and I'm going to add it back into that pot. And I'm going to slowly just toss that oil and pepper and kielbasa mixture with the pasta, coating it and helping it to not stick together anymore, and really getting those flavors married throughout the whole dish. Once you have this done, I ended up adding a little bit more basil olive oil, which you'll see in a few minutes, after I add the balsamic vinegar. So we do a lot of balsamic vinegar. Balsamic vinegars help your blood sugar not spike when you're eating. And this is something that we have found very helpful for my husband. So if we're eating a carb heavy diet for our meal, like this pasta is, and then we put that balsamic with it, it helps his sugars not spike the same way. And so this was a Mission Fig but dark balsamic, which is delicious. It was great on this pasta. And then what I do is I top it with some Mexican crumbly cheese. The the queso fresco, I believe. And it is super yummy. I decided I want to add a little bit more salt, so I topped it with some truffle salt just for another layer of flavor. And I served this up, and then this was great reheated. It's just delicious. So I brought this to work with me, and my husband has had it as well. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you subscribe and follow along for more kitchen recipes over the next few months, and follow with our journey. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.